There's a voice in your head with a perfect record of being wrong, and you've obeyed it your entire life. It's the one that talks you out of things. The early morning, the hard conversation, the risk. Every single time it told you something would hurt you, and you did it anyway. You walked out fine. It has promised you danger your whole life, and delivered none. And you still take its orders. And that is why you're average. Because average people aren't average because of what they are. They're average because of what they avoid. And they all avoid the same things. Everyone's dread feels identical at 5 in the morning. Everyone's chest tightens before the same conversations. Everyone feels the same pull toward the couch, the scroll, the easy option. And every time you give in to it, you make the same choice everyone else makes. And you become a little more like everyone else. Comfort is a mold, and it only makes one shape. There are 1,000 ways to be exceptional, and one crowded road to average. And don't look at everyone else stuck and scrolling and feel superior. What did you do today, when the hard thing and the easy thing were both in front of you? You took the easy one. You usually do, so does everyone else. That's the entire reason the middle is crowded. Now ask the question nobody asks. Why is it identical in everyone? Why does every chest tighten at the same moments? Every stomach drop at the same risks? Because that voice isn't yours. It's old, far older than you. You inherited it from a long line of people it kept alive, in a world where the things it screams about could actually end you, where the cold could kill and being cast out of the group was a death sentence. Back then, it was right. That world is gone. So now it screams at a phone call, it screams at an early workout, at a hard conversation, at the thought of putting your work where people can see it. Danger, about things that cannot touch you. You have spent your one life being ordered around by a warning system built for a world that no longer exists. Nothing it warned you about has ever taken you down, not once. And that's what average actually is. Nobody picks it. Average is what happens when you run a modern life on those inherited settings and never question them. The crowd isn't identical because everyone's weak. It's identical because everyone is obeying the same dead world's instructions, dodging the same false alarms, declining the same chances. The people who do hard things aren't braver than you. They've just watched the voice be wrong so many times they stop believing it. It still screams at them. They just don't negotiate with it anymore. The voice can be quietened, and there's only one way to do it. You do the thing it screams about, and nothing happens. And you do it again, and nothing happens again. Fear runs on belief, and every time the disaster it promised doesn't come, the belief weakens. Hard is not a fixed property of the thing. Hard is how far the thing sits from what you've already survived, and that distance shrinks every single time you go. What terrifies you today is background noise in 6 months, but only if you spend those 6 months walking at it instead of around it. So the instruction is simple. Do the thing you're avoiding. Train when you're exhausted. Have the conversation you've been drafting in your head for a month. The early morning, the extra set, the thing that made your stomach drop just now when you thought of it. That thing. You know exactly which one. Everything easy has been picked clean by the billions who got there first. The hard shit is still sitting there, nearly untouched, because almost everyone is still obeying the old voice. Average was never something you are. It's what obedience to a dead world looks like from the outside. Exceptional is one thing only, and it's available today. The voice screams. You go anyway. It screams again tomorrow. And you go again until the screaming is just noise and the life on the other side of it is yours.